Welcome. Today we're going to take a look at 3D printing our tri-spinner on the 3D printer. Currently I'm sitting at the computer that's connected to the 3D printer, and you can tell that because I have the Afinia Studio right here. I'm going to click to launch. After I click to launch it, you get a window that shows up that says, do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your PC? You're going to select yes, and then the 3D printer software is going to launch. On the left hand side there is this menu here, and we want to select build. To place our part in our 3D printer envelope, we're going to take and click on the plus on the left hand side, which is add. I'm going to add my part by selecting this button here. The left hand side of this menu that opens up, I'm going to scroll all the way down till I see my USB drive. I'm going to click to select that. That's the USB drive, the thumb drive that you have inserted into your computer, and you're going to go to the folder where your part is. The first thing you want to do is we want to get our tri-spinner, and I'm going to click open. That's the STL file. It's going to place it onto the table, but you see that it's really small down here. So I'm going to go up to my menu here in the right hand side, and I'm going to click on the scale button. I'm going to click where it says 1 here, and I'm going to highlight and change that 1 to 10. So I want it 10 entered in there, and click the blue check mark. That looks much better, and I'm going to take and click the auto place. Next I need the finger pads. So I'm going to go back to my add, the plus mark on the left hand side, add part, and go back into my thumb drive, and I want to find the tri-spinner finger pads right here, and click open. This one here, since it's a smaller part, it put it in a little bit too big. You can see that it's 2.5 or 25.4 times larger. We're going to click OK. We're going to fix that with scaling it. So we're going to go to scale here, and I'm going to change the 1 now. I'm going to change this, highlight it, and this needs to be 0.3937. Okay, 0.3937. Make sure you have that point in the correct spot, and click the check mark. That looks much better. So I'm going to click on the auto place to place that part as well. I need 2 of those, so I'm going to go back and do the same thing again. Click on the plus mark, click on add part, and I want to find that part again, finger pad, and click open. Once again, that warning comes up. It's 25.4 times bigger. Click OK. We're going to fix that by scaling. I'm going to scale it, select the 1, highlight it, and I'm going to enter in 0.3937, and then click the check mark. Make sure you click auto place, and now it has everything placed on there. Next, let's move over to our 3D printer. I want to calibrate it, so I want to click the little angle square here on the side, and I want to do nozzle detect. When you click nozzle detect, you also want to make sure that there are no hardened drips from the nozzle inside the 3D printer, so you'll have to open up the 3D printer and check it out. The table is going to begin moving up at a fairly fast speed, and then it's going to slow down in order to touch up the nozzle, and then the table is going to drop. Once that happens, we can move forward. You hear it beep, which means that it just touched. And then it's going to show us the nozzle height. We're going to confirm that, and then click OK. Also down in the bottom of this menu, you can click confirm, and when you save succeeded, you're going to click OK, and now we're ready to print. I'm going to click on my print menu, a print button on the left hand side. I am here at 65%. I think that's fine for us, and I'm going to click print. Right now what's happening is it's slicing the graphic and going to send it to the 3D printer. If you get an error menu like this that pops up that says printer is short of material, still continue, make sure you check with your teacher to see if there's actually enough 3D printer filament in there in order to print your part. Okay, for us there is, but make sure you check with your teacher if this error menu pops up. Click yes if they tell you to go. Then it's going to end up slicing and sending your graphic over to the your part over to the 3D printer. And then it's going to seem like nothing happens for a little bit. And what we're waiting for is up here in the top, my nozzle is beginning to heat up and the table is beginning to heat up. And when the nozzle gets to 210 degrees, it's going to beep a couple times and then it's going to send your part and it's going to begin printing. Be patient. Keep an eye on the 3D printer to make sure everything is functioning okay once it starts beeping.